Hello everyone. Hello everyone on the stream. Hello everyone on the highlights. And I am back, hopefully, with some more Majora's Mask. Now, what I'm using right now is an emulator called Citra. And I don't know how this is going to react. I don't know at all. I've never used this. I got it all set up, everything. So hopefully it will keep going. So there we go. Just gotta adjust the screen a little bit. Fingers crossed this will work. Trim this up a little bit. Yeah, I hope this works. If it doesn't, then I will be swapping the game. Yes, indeed it does say Boob Face, because that is the character name I decided to give him. Hey Fran, how you doing now? Nah, I'm hoping this will work. I don't know, because the emulator is not 100%. But this is the only way I can actually play this game, because the 2DS, 2DS XL, even with its extra size and everything, absolutely kills my hands. Absolutely fucking slaughters them. So I've had to resort to using an emulator. Thank you very much, Fran. Yeah, God, if I don't start dying. Whenever I get a character creator and it allows me to give it its own name, it's always something silly. It's always something silly, like, oh, what was the, oh yeah, in Ocarina of Time, my character's name was Why My PP Hard. Like this, hold on, yeah, that was my character's name in Ocarina of Time. Why am I PP hard? Oh, man. Let's go to the options first. Is the motion control on? I can't remember if... motion control's off. Oh, thank Christ. Right. Start. Right, well, fingers crossed. This should run okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear about that, Fran. Was you close with your nan? Oh, shit, I forgot. This should be fun. Shit, which one is it? Oh, dementia is pure evil. Dementia is just pure fucking evil. It really is. Oh, yeah, shit. Dementia is truly one of the most evil. I don't. If it's true that, you know, there are deities out there that have created us, what sick fuck thought of dementia? Seriously? What sick arsehole thought of dementia? I just hope that one day, when it comes to dementia, that that we figure it out, you know. Oh, feckaroo. Halt! Out in the name of the law. Apart from that, from what I've understood with dementia, it is basically the brain is like a ball of strings and shit, and it just breaks down, and I don't know if they know the cause, if it's like some sort of protein or something like that. Well, that's the most important thing, Fran. At the end of the day, that is the most important thing, that you are doing that. That's the most kindest thing that you can do right now. And you're awesome. Oh, shit. You're awesome for doing it. I've noticed that you've posted on your Facebook a few times about your Final Fantasy stuff. How's that going? I mean, obviously you probably haven't had as much time, but I hope that you've still been having fun with it. Or trying to. Yeah, if there's weird hitches or anything on this, I do apologize, but I am playing this on an emulator right now. I've had no choice because of my fucking hands and their refusal to, you know, be happy with anything tiny, you know? If anyone's ever seen like the 2DS or anything like that, they know what I'm talking about. Even though I had the thing on it, which makes it more like a gamepad, it still was not happy at all. When it comes to tiny things, my hands just can't. It has to be huge things. Oh shit! There we go. shit. Oh. Did I have the bow and arrow? Oh, fuck. I don't have any arrows. Fuck. Oh, man. Right, there we go. I don't have any arrows. Are there any pots to smash? Save here, which is cool. Nice, nice. See, that's why I don't mind some elements of like a free-to-play model. I don't mind some elements of a free-to-play model. I just realised that my microphone's a bit quiet. Is that better? I don't mind some elements of a free-to-play model. Like, you get to try out the game. Like, I recently tried out Apex Legends and everything. I think it's nice that something of Titanfall 2 actually survived. I'm very, very happy that something of Titanfall 2 survived. Shit. And, ooh, that was too close. Can I knock her out? Oh, you can knock them out with this. I did not know that. Okay. That's what I mean, you get to try out the game, and like you said, you don't have to pay the PlayStation Plus. I think, seriously, if there's one thing that's really got to go, if anything has to go, I mean, like, hit the shit, is these paywalls. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's not so bad. That's really not so bad. It kind of reminds me of, what's it called? World of Warcraft, in that regards. I might not be able to do this without arrows. Ah, fuck, no, this is gonna be really hard without arrows. So, I might very well take off and get some fucking arrows. Where's some good arrows? Not Snowhead. I'll try the coast. No, you got it right, Fran. Yeah, it's actually not so bad. This is actually a very, very good emulator, actually. It probably helps that I've got a bit more of a powerful CPU and everything to handle it. But it even runs, I got a little laptop recently, and it runs pretty much well on there as well. It's like a tiny little Linux laptop that I got. And it runs pretty good on there as well. It's very lightweight. Sorry, I spoke a bit of Chinese there, but it's very, like, easy on the CPU and everything. It's... Oh, whoa. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come here. Where are you gone? I'll stab you. Yeah, it's very, very easy on the CPU. It's not very taxing, but then again, I would not be surprised at that because Nintendo 3DS games are very low resolution. They're extremely low resolution. I think this one is, God, I think it's 240p or something like that. Like 240p, which is the equivalent of a PlayStation 1 in terms of resolution. Fuck. Fuck off, horse. Oh, rupees. Oh, 10 arrows. That might just work. I'd like some more, but still. Now, it's very, very lightweight, and the thing is that instead of just ditching my DS, what I've decided to do is I don't like pirating. I really don't like pirating at all. I really hate it. But I don't mind emulators. I don't mind emulators at all. Oh, that was it back in the day, wasn't it? Oh, chipping. Oh, man, chipping. I remember when Sony was trying to ban that shit years ago. Mod chipping. What pissed me off, though, with mod chipping, more than anything, right, was the whole 50 hertz, 60 hertz thing. Now, what pissed me off is that we stuck with 50 hertz, sorry, for so long, when we really didn't have to. And there are still some things today that are still in that 50 hertz motion rate, and I'm like, why? Why the fuck do we do that still? There is no reason whatsoever. But yeah, as I was saying, like, so what I'm going to be doing with my little DS is I'm using it for if I buy any games. If I buy any games, whether it's 2DS or 3DS, if I dump the ROMs, that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use it to dump my ROMs. Because then it's backups of games that I own. I don't like piracy. Oh, shit. It's not the fact that if someone wants to do that, then that's fine with me. I'm not going to pass any moral judgment or anything on them. I'm not going to be like, oh, you shouldn't pirate. Yeah, it's bad. No, I'm just like, I personally don't like it because with even this game, right, was about a gig in size, about 600 to a gig in size. This game, and that's for a little 3DS. The amount of fucking the amount of viruses and God knows what else out there in the wild, I don't trust. Like, with games getting so unbelievably large now, and you know that just goes with time. Obviously, you're gonna, if you have more clarity and fidelity and bigger textures and all that stuff, you're gonna have bigger games, and it's just the fact that there can be some real nasty shit out there that can be buried in a cracked copy or something like that, and I'm just like, nah, no thanks. Like, for instance, what was the game called? Jesus Christ. Downhill Domination. Downhill Domination. For the PlayStation 2. That cost me 50p to get that game. Like, 50 pence just to get that game. Yeah, exactly, Fran. And that's the worst thing. There are so many cracks out there, especially for PC, where you have to run EXEs. You have to run EXEs. There could be mems in there and God knows what else. There can be some real shit in there. But I would rather pay the 50p at CEX. I'd rather pay the 50p at CEX and know that that copy hasn't got anything on it, even if I use it just once. Like, I'm probably never going to use the cartridge for Majora's Mask for the 3DS again. I've still got it. It's just over there. But I know that when I have dumped a game, or dumped a ROM, or whatever you want to call it, I know that it's clean, because it's come from my own side of things. Yeah. So that's the reason why I do what I do. I mean, I don't have a problem with emulators, and if people want to take the risk with their PCs, then fine, let them have it, but I'm not willing to do that. And there are so many pirate sites that I have seen. I don't know what it's like now, because there's like .exe, .msis, and God knows what else. There's so many different types of variations of exe now that exist out there. And to be honest with you, I don't want to fucking risk it. I just don't want to fucking risk it at all. I'd rather pay the... I mean, God, I mean, I think the most expensive game that I've bought recently in the past 6 months was probably Chrono Trigger for the 2DS, and I would rather pay the few quid for the little peace of mind and support like a brick and mortar store or someone's, you know, personal finance or something like that, you know, eBay or CEX. Like, I usually go to CEX. Well, exactly. There have been, and that you can probably look, you can probably see this for yourself, but there have been times with gaming where basically, like, because you can get something for the DS and the 3DS called an R4 card, and I shit you not, this 100% exists. There are cracks out there which, if you were to say get a DS ROM and put that in an R4 card, put it into your console, your DS, it will destroy it. Like, the game will run, but after a while it's like a time bomb. And not only that, there are cards out there. I'm not sure about now. I'm really not sure about now. But there was R4 cards, and this is only an example. There are R4 cards out there which self-destruct. After like a certain date, they will just not work again. They will terminate themselves. And I'm just like, nah, fuck all that. I'd rather just stick to what I've got. It's like flashcards. There's certain types of flashcards out there that do exactly the same thing. Like, for example, there's something on the N64 called an Everdrive. And the authentic ones won't do this if you get it from an authentic site. But if you get an unofficial Everdrive, which you can get them, yes, they are cheaper and everything. But if you put the wrong firmware on these Everdrives, they will self-terminate. I'm just like, I can't be fucking arsed with that. Ah, fuck. Swim, you bastard, swim. It's a minefield out there sometimes. Boing. Right. Hopefully I can get in there now and get these eggs. So like back in like the PlayStation days, it wasn't too bad because everyone usually would copy like the main disc or make a copy of a copy of a copy that, you know, people knew worked and everything, but now, because of the internet being as fast as it is, and not only that, like, you can get a copy of a copy of a copy, but you can guarantee somewhere along the line someone has made a bad copy. God, I remember. God, this happened a lot around 2006 and 7. People used to make .exe versions of cracks.
Yo, bro!
Hey, Jiv, how you doing? They used to make .exes of cracks, and you'd have to install it to get the ROM or something like that. Yeah, you would get your ROM if that wasn't fucked in the first place, but then it would install something equally, like, really nasty. I do like some anti-pirate measures, though. Yeah, exactly. Well, there you go, Fran. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It would make a good copy and everything, and that would be really good. Because you couldn't have downloaded it as well as you can today. But I do like some anti-piracy measures. That there was one... Oh, I can't remember what game it is. I think it's called Dev Tycoon. And the anti-piracy measure on that is basically it lets you get to a certain point in the game, and then it just completely kills your tycoon. And some people were stupid enough to go to the Steam forums and ask why that was happening. And the infamous saying is like, there's nothing wrong with the game's code, it's your moral code happened. Fucking fantastic. I'm okay, Jiv. I'm alright. Just taking it easy. To be honest, it's been pretty exhausting week and everything, and I'm just taking it easy now, and I'm very, very happy to have got this working. It seems to be working quite well. This is Citra, Jiv. This is Citra. This is not like I... Yes! Oh, another one that did that. Mother 3. Mother 3. Oh, Mother 3, or Earthbound as we know it, would let you get right to the end. It would let you get right to the end. And then it would give you an OP boss, or it would just crash, and that would be it. Your game saves would be gone. Oh, so good. Fuck. Fuck you. Oh, is it Mother 2? Sorry, I get it mixed up, dude. I get it mixed up, but yeah, either way. Yeah, another one is I believe it's Undertale does this. Undertale does this. Oh shit, they're starting to wake up. Oh no, what? Oh. I went right through the fucking ladder. Undertale does it as well. You just get flowery and it will come up and say, you didn't think I would know, would you? Yes, I did try and upscale the graphics with Majora's Mask. It doesn't like it too much. Not as bad as Ocarina though, because Ocarina, holy shit, that just stutters and dies. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, there are some games which run exceptionally... Oh, where she? There are some games that run exceptionally well. There's some that don't. Yes, I am streaming on the same PC. It is currently only using about 40% of my CPU to run this stream, as well as this emulator. It's extremely lightweight, this emulator. You know that little Linux laptop that I told you guys about? It runs on there, perfect. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Did you get the rest of the eggs? Yeah, we've seen this a million times before. Just I never get the eggs. Silence! Oh, just give me a sec. I could go find out. The screen's gonna go a little bit weird. Give me just a minute. I'm getting 30 FPS, but this game is only 30 FPS, I believe. Either way, it's more than fucking playable. Oh, shit. Okay. I just wish the screen wasn't so small, you know? Oh, the coolest thing though, Jiv, I did find a regular DS emulator, and I am now able to play Chrono Trigger. So that will be coming to my stream pretty soon. I got a blue ruby. But yeah, I don't mind this. You know, I don't mind this because I have no choice. I have no fucking choice. I was actually... No, I didn't download the ROM at all, Jiv. What I did is I used something called God Mode 9, which is part of, you know, homebrew for the DS. So you can dump your ROMs and your save files. That's how I was able to do this, because I will not fucking download them. It's just, it's not the fact of like, oh, morals and God knows what. I'm just not willing to take the risk. There's too much nasty shit out there. And I'm just like, nah, I'll dump my own ROM. What that was, Fran, was something called Ben Drowned. That was Ben Drowned. That was a very good one. I will give props to whoever made that. Was a very good hoax. Was a very good hoax and perfect for the time. It really was. I believe the guy did actually release the ROM of how he did it in the end. I'm not 100% sure, but it was a very good hoax. Shamefully, One of the last good hoaxes. How did he get it into 60 FPS? How did that person get into 60 FPS? They're the same thing, Jiv. Jesus Christ. Well, with that one, it was the same fucking thing. Ooh. There is a few settings that you... Right, thank you very, very much, Jiv, for that. Thank you very, very much, Jiv, for that. I'm going to... Because there's a few comments and everything, and there's a few forums. And I'm going to study that like a motherfucker, because what you guys are not seeing right now is that Majora on my screen is actually blank. I get like a small top screen and a small bottom screen. So you guys are actually getting the better experience with this at the moment. So I'm going to actually have a look at that later, because I would like the top screen to be a hell of a lot more bigger and everything. And if that's the case, if I can get both of them going really well, that would be fantastic. Oh, yes, the Momo stuff. Isn't the Michael Jackson one Hee Hee? Or something like that? Yes, I've heard of the Michael Jackson thing. I just can't believe everyone was losing their shit over Momo. That was over a year old. When I heard of Momo being in the spotlight again, I was like, what? And I saw the face, and I knew of the bird. It was like the body of a bird, but this weird face. And I was like, that's in there again? I couldn't believe everyone was losing their shit over it. Like, oh no, poor parents and everything. Like, I'm sorry, but YouTube doesn't work that way. You have to search for it. Like, one of Bunny's friends was going, oh, we've just found Momo and everything. Like, one of my kids just found Momo in a Minecraft video. And it was just like, they must have had to have searched for that. Like, that video, if you just put in Minecraft on YouTube, if you put Minecraft in YouTube, you don't get Momo. You have to actually search Minecraft Momo. You have to actually search for it. Yeah. I've heard of that. Oh, well, there was one. I watched it last night and it creeped the shit out of me. It wasn't a creepypasta, but it was something that Jacksepticeye was playing, some sort of test, and it is the most creepiest game I've seen in a while. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to Jacksepticeye's page and what was it called? What was it fucking called? Jacksepticeye. Yeah, we played another one. Devotion. Devotion was one of them. Gonna have to where is it? What was it? Devotion was one of them. There was Another one as well that he was playing. Watson-Scott test. Watson-Scott test. He played it about 4 months ago, and it is the most fucking creepiest thing I've ever seen. It doesn't sound like much, like you're just sitting at a screen and all these words are coming up and everything. But fuck me, it is terrifying because shit starts happening. I don't want to spoil it too much, but if you got time tonight, watch Jacksepticeye's Watson-Scott test. And honestly, I was creeped out because there was something on the screen and I was tired as well. I was really exhausted last night, so I was looking at this image and I wasn't quite sure of what it was. Emily wants to play. Hold on. Emily wants to play Jacksepticeye. Oh, yeah. That face. Yeah. Oh, there was a guy. Oh, what was his name? Shit. There was a guy that did, I don't know why, but, the face of Emily Wants to Play reminds me of this animator that I used to watch years ago, and he did the most warped fucking things with faces. But it got me more interested in animation, and he did one with Doing It Our Way, and as soon as I saw Emily Wants to Play, I was like, I am pretty damn sure it's the same animator. Just because of how fucked up the face is. I wonder if I can find it.
Give us any chance. Do it our way.
No, not David Firth. He's the one who did he's the one who did Salad Fingers, but he is just as equally fucked up. Oh god, yeah, there is so much talent that goes into Salad Fingers. It is crazy of how much that does take. I'm on a re-up. Oh god, he did Funny Horsey? Shit, Funny Horsey. Ah, this is it. Right, I'm gonna post something. I'm just gonna warn you. Right, don't be wearing headphones with this. Don't be wearing headphones with this, but if you look at the face, the way that this is done, it reminded me so much of Emily Wants to Play. But watch under your own risk. There's no jump scare in this. I'm not gonna bullshit you. There's no jump scare or anything in this. It's just unsettling. But if you look at that face and you look at Emily, I was like, it's got like it looks so similar. Weird little animations like that used to exist. Oh god, yeah, Fran. My favorite's got to be the X. Gonna give it to you. Have you gone to Mr. X's Twitter? He is the fucking funniest bastard. He really is. But I remember that guy for doing things like Funny Horsey and God knows some really weird as fuck animations. But that's what made me look at animation, because I'd never seen something so fucked up in my life. You want to see some funny episodes, though? Funny Horsey is one of the things. Like Funny Horsey, Mr. X. Though I love the fact that it's become like a thing. There was one poor bugger, Fran, who was a speedrunner, who was on one of those new Survivor modes, who found 4 Mr. X's. I thought it was bad enough with 1. The fact that you can find a second, and now someone's actually found 4. I'm like, nah. Like, every enemy, though, as Mr. X, fuck that. But I tell you what, though. What a remake. What a fucking remake Resident Evil 2 is. It's so fucking good. Like, honestly, for like a month, I was just playing Resident Evil 2. I really do wish, though. The only thing that I wish that it had was a way for you to play the old game. Like a Dreamcast port of the old game, because I would have loved that to have been there. So it's just like, look how far we have come. But I think the music, the fact that you can get the original music is really good. You know what? I can't wait, because apparently they are doing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And I can't wait for that shit. That's gonna be so good. Oh, fuck.
Let's finish the job.
Just surface, you gimp. But the fact that Capcom have been doing strangely well, I don't know who the hell is running Capcom at the moment, but they are doing strangely well. Apparently Devil May Cry 5 is meant to be absolutely amazing, so that's cool. I'd love to play through the series of that, of Devil May Cry. Well, I didn't shat, Jiv. No, I tell you what, it did get to me a little bit because I was like, this is real. Like, it's real. I couldn't believe it. It's a little bit hard to keep calm about Shenmue 3. Yes, I have heard about that. I have heard that you can do the first-person mod. There's also someone working on a fixed camera mod for Resident Evil 2 for the PC, and I hope they can get that figured out. I hope that they can get that figured out, because that looks like that's going to be the toughest nut to crack. Yes, I fully agree, because I think the funniest thing was in the Shenmue 3 trailer, you saw someone trying to hold a bottle, and the bottle was like half collided into his hand, and I'm just like, but I don't know what build that is. I don't know. I don't want to judge it too hastily, but it looks good. And one thing I am sort of glad what they've done with Shenmue 3 is that they've given it its own artistic style rather than super realistic graphics. Now, if you look at that trailer again, he's actually, it's actually half floating. It's kind of going for his hand. Oh, shit! Ooh, I have not seen that. I have not seen that, Fran. Is there a link to that? You got a link to a video with that? Oh man, I have no choice, but I've got to go back. Oh, you fucker. Ah, I got caught. Do I still keep the egg? Yes, I do. Yeah, it's kind of like it's halfway off his hand. Magic Master, welcome to the channel. No, I did not know about that. I did not know about that, but how the hell would that even run on an original N64? Or is it for emulators only? Oh, Fran, you gotta send it to me. That sounds fucking amazing. Only Project 64. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say that I would very much doubt that the original N64 could handle these sort of textures. Ah, fuck. Oh shit, sorry Fran. A fucking purge sometimes. I'm sorry, I will repost that. Give me just a minute. I will repost that. Give me just a minute. There we go. Ghost Sherry is scarier than Mr. X. Whoa, holy fuck. Oh my god, that is absolutely mortifying. That is absolutely horrifying. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that they've gone for that, though. I'm actually really happy that they've gone for a little bit less realism with it. It's alright, Magic Master. Thank you very much, though. Yeah, if you want to link the video, but the link will be removed, but I'll repost it. Come on. Boom.
Majora's Mask doesn't really have any texture packs that adhere to the original style, so I wanted to make one. The goal isn't to compete with the 3D version, but just to...
Yeah, you can definitely see it's... Oh, God. The moon looks even more creepy. Whew. Yeah, it definitely looks pretty good. It does look pretty damn good, actually. Yeah, I saw a shot. I can't remember who posted it. I can't remember who posted it, but someone posted the Ocarina of Time without some of the N64 filters, and it looks like a PlayStation game essentially. And it's very interesting how they handled that that blurring effect with the N64. It's very interesting how they handled it. Shit. Ah, fuck. Thank you very much, Magic Master, for following. Welcome to the House of Dudes. Thank you very much for following. I don't think there's going to be anything there, is there? I can't remember. I can't remember where the fuck to go. Can't remember if I have to go any more further in here. I've already got one of the eggs. Ah, brain farted. Fuck. I changed that a while ago. That was about a year ago I changed that. That was a year ago. Fuck. Because there was this thing where you could get ordained in the Church of Dude, and I thought that was so funny because it's based off of the Big Lebowski, and I thought it was so fucking funny. I'd you know, have my channel around that. That's as far as you'll go. Unfortunately, you won't be getting past here. No, you're right. I don't think it ends here. No. Okay. I think I just come out of here. Okay. Oh, a little bit of low bumping there. Yeah, I like The Big Lebowski. I think it's a funny as fuck film, and the fact that there's a whole entire funny cult with it, I just think that's fucking hilarious. That there's like a funny little cult called the Church of Dude. If you I wonder if I can find it. Like anyone can be ordained in it. I think it's funny. If you've ever watched The Big Lebowski, check out that site because it is fucking funny. The Church of Dude. Nah, it's alright, Magic Master. No worries. I'm fine. It would have been interesting though if they could have somehow got it working on the N64, but I don't think they could do that. I'll tell you what though, the best thing that I ever had, when it comes to the EverDrive, has got to be GoldenEye with Nintendo characters. I love that mod. It's so fucking funny and silly. Right, I've only got 2 more to get now, so I'm gonna have to get the fuck out of here though. I don't think I could play the Song of Soaring here, could I? Oh shit. Oh, what day am I at? Oh, only the first. Yeah, I could do this. Ring. I think it was funny though. Bit of silliness that happened around the end of last year is that everyone started going crazy about Die Hard. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Like, Die Hard is the ultimate Christmas movie. I mean, yeah, it is. It's a fucking great movie, Die Hard, and definitely a good Christmas film. And I just thought it was fucking hilarious how many people were just like, yeah, it's a Christmas film. It's like, it actually got officially listed as a Christmas film. I thought that was fucking hilarious. But the thing is, inside of me, I was just like, but like, I wanted Die Hard 2 and Die Hard. Isn't Die Hard 3 also set around Christmas? But they just ended up calling it an Indian summer. Tell you what though, has anyone had any of the snow recently? Because apparently it was meant to be like 10 days of killer. Oh, I always love it. It's always killer snow or something. It's not just snow, it's just killer snow. All the goddamn time. Killer snow. The deadliest snow to ever snow. My favorite movie of all time. Ooh. That's a good one. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Probably, if anything that got me into... If there was something that got me into technology, gaming, and movies, and everything all at the same time as well as good sound and everything, would probably be Tron. If anything, it would be Tron. I love that movie. It's such a... I love the fact that with Tron, it's simple, it's to the point, it's, you know, a good little hero story and everything, but it got me into technology because I must have been about 3 or 4 when I saw Tron, and I loved it. I loved the whole entire philosophy behind it. I loved the look of it as well. I love the sound of it as well, and it was out before I was even born, I believe. But I saw it. I must have been about 3 or 4 years old, and ever since I've loved it. And Tron on Blu-ray is just it is an absolute dream to watch that film on Blu-ray. What I loved is, like, there were so many things about Tron because there was a lot of like naivety around about it, like a lot of innocence and naivety around it, because I love the fact that little stories about it, like there was, in the credits of that film, there's a whole bunch of Japanese writing. And it's been a theory actually, but for quite a long time, that the English language, and even to a point, binary language, just simple ones and zeros, is not going to be enough to become the internet of the future. And back then, like, people thought that we were going to be in flying cars by the turn of the 21st century. So obviously there was a lot of like naivety and, you know, but still an imagination, a desire to push forward. But at the end of Tron, there's this whole section which has a bunch of Japanese lettering, and for a long time, a lot of people thought that it was just the whole entire cast and crew, but put in Japanese. It actually wasn't. What they did to do all of the special effects, all the little neon glow that you see in Tron, they actually tried to save money and outsource all of the drawing, because every single frame of Tron, when they're in the computer world, is done by hand. All of the glowing that you see around their suits in the first Tron is all done by hand, because they did not have the technology back then to just fill in the dark areas and everything. They had to do it all by hand, and they tried to outsource it to a Japanese company. But the way that the special effect worked, it could not be normally projected onto film. They had to do it picture by picture, frame by frame. And the thing is that for the photographs and everything that they used back then were extremely sensitive, and they sent them all back wet. They sent the pictures and they just stacked them on top of each other, all wet. And they tried their best to pry them all apart, and it shamefully failed. But because they were officially given the job to do that. They had to put all of their names in the credits, but for a long time, people thought it was just the names of everyone in the film in the credits in Japanese. Yes, Kingdom Hearts, for as long and as blown out as it is, the music for Kingdom Hearts is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And Matrix 1, if if there was a film that really symbolized my adolescence, it would probably be the first Matrix film. That and Hackers. I love the film Hackers. I love the film Hackers, of one of my favorites of all time. Even to this day, with its outdated technology and everything else, and it's laughable now. It's laughable as fuck, but I still love the film. The Lawnmower Man was another one of my favorites, even though a lot of people hated it. I don't like the normal version of Lawnmower Man. There's an extended version of Lawnmower Man that I love. Yeah, Studio Ghibli films, seriously, I can what I love about Studio Ghibli films is that it doesn't matter if I'm happy or sad or angry or had a good day or a bad day, I can watch a Studio Ghibli film and love it. Like, no matter what mood I'm in, a Studio Ghibli film is fantastic. I love The Matrix, dude. I absolutely love The Matrix, well, especially the first one. Not just because the sequels are shitty. I mean, yeah, they weren't great, but I didn't mind the sequels. It's just the fact that The Matrix, really, if you take a look at it from the, I don't know, I hate using this term, but if you look at it a bit outside of the box, it was seriously like the combination of everything of its time. Like a perfect time capsule. That movie. Everyone was into like Japanese orientated kung fu stuff, anime. The internet was growing bigger, like just like now. A lot of people didn't like authority figures back then. Mobile phones were growing, computers were growing, the unknown future was evolving, and the goth and the cyber style was, you know, very big around that time. Industrial was huge, and there was, just like with Tron, there was this sort of curiosity of where we was going with technology and humans and everything. It was like the perfect time capsule for its time, and is still fucking amazing to this day, and people still talk about it, and they still talk about it to this day because it was such a heavy-hitting film. I mean, like, it's all very well and good, because I do see, like, I think one of the worst ones for offending with this is honest trailers. It's like when they go, oh, you've never seen The Matrix before unless you've watched anime or read a philosophy book. But the thing is, back then, a lot of it was a real turning point, because I did see things like Ninja Scroll and Ghost in the Shell and things like that before The Matrix, and it was so nice to see. And that was the common feeling when you knew someone that liked The Matrix. You could certainly guarantee that they had seen things like Wicked City, Akira, and Ghost in the Shell and Ninja Scroll. You could guarantee at that time, the people that liked The Matrix, that really liked The Matrix, would also like that. But it also got so many people into those things, and you did kind of feel awesome, because back in the day when the internet was like, you know, going into the broadband era and not many people were on it. And the fact that you could search up so much, and, you know, you did feel awesome. You felt like a little nerd god. Well, and Yes, and that too. Or the Legend of the Demon Womb. I love the fact that they consider Ninja Scroll now a fucking hentai. Like, why? Why the fuck is Ninja Scroll considered a hentai? It has 2 scenes, which could be considered they're like sexual in nature, but it's not a fucking hentai. Fuck, that fucking pisses me off. But at that time, it was not very odd. It was a super rarity to see these inspirations come to film. Like, before that, we did have some minor superhero films and some silly references to games or technology, but it was always kind of handled like, oh, you're into computers, oh, you're into games, that's stupid kid stuff, you know. But here comes a film which totally embraced all of that and totally embraced the technology, the philosophies behind it, the cultures that it was in, and still is very relevant to this day. And that was the cool thing about the Matrix, at least to me, and that's what it felt like. Because and it's still very prevalent to this day, actually, very, very prevalent to this day, that a lot of people think when it comes to animation, unless it's like googly-eyed things with silly voices, it's not real, you know. Yeah, exactly. Or, oh god, the old blast from the past. It's like, well, I remember, shit you not, like, why would I have a mobile phone when I can just use a payphone? Almost every single thing. Like, why would I email someone when I can send them a letter? What's the point of texting? You know, so on and so forth. Every single fucking bit. At the time, it was just like, oh my god, this new piece of technology, what's the point, you know? I mean, I admit I sounded a bit like that with VR, but at the time, what was annoying me with VR is I really wanted to see what VR could do. Now I'm seeing it, and now I think it's fucking awesome. But I remember back then, I mean, I remember when Yahoo at the time was getting bigger at the time. I remember when Yahoo was getting bigger at the time, and another one was, oh, what was it called? It used to have a black dog on it. I think it was called Lycos. And I remember everyone at the time like going, what's this email thing? You know, and people going like, well, why don't you just phone? I was like, why don't you just phone a customer service number and everything? Like, yes, I'm going to fucking phone a £1 a minute fucking phone line, or send a free email. Yes, sad and saddos. Oh yeah, wasters is another one. But yeah, back then, it was the culmination of all of that. It was a combination of all of that, and I think at that point, because there was films like that leading up to it. There was like films like that leading up to it, but nothing quite caught it like The Matrix. Oh god, yeah, Fran, honestly, now I'm in my early 30s. I've had that more now than when I was a teenager. It's just fucking stupid. Like, aren't you too old to play video games? I'm like, I'm sorry, but there's an age limit to buy, but there's no age limit to fucking play. I think there should be an age limit of being a dick. I used to love it. I love it. And the funniest thing is now, there's a very good film. Not film. There's a very good YouTube video made by a man called MatPat. and he runs the Game Theory and Film Theory channel. And in one of his recent videos, he was like saying he's well in. He is like an inside guy. It's like, now they don't want good stories about YouTube gamers and stuff, because they're still seen as like the enemy, like a bunch of man babies running around. Let alone gamers have made more for charity in a few years than some organizations have done in decades. And it's like, it's so stupid that even now, with things like esports, speedrunning, Twitch, YouTube, with so many things now, with gaming, and technology, it's so fucking frustrating that there are still some people that are like, oh, go and play a real game. Oh, I don't sit there for hours playing a real game, and they're sat there on their fucking phone pressing away. Like, oh, that's not a real game or anything. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I love the fact that Luigi, actually, if you watch some other of his videos, Fran, it's like Luigi is actually secretly the player and the millionaire at the same time. I love that shit. My favorite video of his, though, is one about Polybius. I do like that. I like his Polybius theory. But I do get a bit tired of every single fucking conspiracy theory always leading to MK Ultra. But yeah, that's what I loved about The Matrix, is that it just brought all of that together. It brought all of that together. And there wasn't many smart action films. There really wasn't many of them. Like, you had a few, like Total Recall or Demolition Man, and things like that were a little bit smarter with the way that they did action and everything. But The Matrix really did show that you could have the silly action if you wanted to, but it really, you could do it in a very, very smart way. But I think with the sequels, I think they took it a step too far. I mean, now that we have more access than we did back then, like, it's easier to understand the what they're trying to do with the Matrix sequels, but I think they hit it so right with the first one. I think they hit it so right with the first one. I think they just took it a step too far. But the thing is that back then, especially, one of the reasons why I personally, I love the PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, Xbox, and GameCube era is that there was a lot of games and a lot of things back then which went on about moral dilemmas and the human condition and so on and so forth. Especially after, and I know that this is a bit of a cliche, but especially around the times of like 9/11 happening, it was like because there was a lot of theories, there was a lot of feeling back then that we was going to head into another world war, and I don't blame a lot of people for thinking that at the time. And the internet and everything was growing, and there was a lot of questions being asked back then. And there's been a very, very recent video by a man called Super Bunny Hop, and I heavily recommend that you watch, especially his Metal Gear Solid 2 video. If you ever want to have a very good teardown of Metal Gear Solid 2, go and watch Super Bunny Hop. But he recently released a video, as in like last night, he released a video of why everyone loved Shadow of the Colossus. And Shadow of the Colossus is still, even the remaster of it is absolutely it's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal, that remaster, as well as the original and the ports and everything. But what he says in the video about how mechanics worked and everything, and the way that games were designed, is exactly what I loved about that era. What I loved about that fucking era, and I miss it so much. Because there are a lot of people asking about the human condition. Like, what are we going to do with this technology? What's going to happen? And it's really cool, that human dilemma, you know? Like, the human dilemma of it all, it was, and it was like a really good situation. Like, I love Shadow of the Colossus and its premise. Like, how far would you go for the person that you loved? That's what I loved about Shadow of the Colossus. Like, the deity in that game takes advantage of a man in grief. Really, essentially, that's what it is how far would you go for love? The man is having his grief used against him and everything, and it's amazing how that could happen to any one of us. That could happen to any fucking one of us, and that's what I love about Shadow of the Colossus, is it just embodied that so well, and it didn't need to wave a sign in front of you or anything. You felt that in game, and it's the same thing with a lot of games back then. You just felt it and you played it. It didn't have to baby you or anything, and I certainly fucking miss that. I really miss that with a lot of gaming, because that's what gaming could make you feel. It's like Metal Gear Solid 2 with hype culture, and Silent Hill 2 with loss, like, and bereavement. Sorry to say that. I know it's not a very nice subject, but it's some of those things that's what gaming could do. And I fucking miss it. I really do. Oh, sorry, Fran's mum. I'm sorry. I got kind of caught up rambling there. Sorry about that. I do that a lot, as a lot of people can very much attest to. Hello, hello, Fran's mum. So that's why I like things like that era of gaming and those sort of games, and things like Star Trek The Next Generation and stuff like that, because it is largely about the human condition. Like, I was watching, hey Sean, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, dude. I like things with, like, the human condition and everything. I love that sort of shit. Like, the greatest thing about one of the most biggest turning points for me with Metal Gear Solid 2 was oh, thank you very much for following, Sean. Thank you so very much. Welcome. The thing is with Metal Gear Solid 2, one thing I loved about it the most is you know when they say, like, the truth can be harsh and disturbing, and beauty truth and things like that. Very, very old things that even go back all the way to, like, Shakespeare time and everything. Like, what do you do with, like, the truth? Like, and then suddenly this character that you've built up is no longer the character that, you know, you think is the person that you like. It's this other person that's come with baggage. And it's the same thing with, like, say, the Joker out of The Dark Knight and everything. Like, you never get to know his full story, and it's that sort of human condition and the human dilemma that I love seeing in these games. It's very, very interesting. It's extremely interesting, and I love the way it was done. There should be more, damn it. But no, it's a video game. Oh no, it's dumb and it's for children and bear, you know. It's dumb because it's a game. In fact, I really want to play Metal Gear Solid 2 again soon. I wish Silent Hill 2 was actually backwards compatible with the Xbox One, not the HD edition. In fact, there's another guy that did really good video, fucking fantastic videos. What was his name? Max Darrett. That was it. His name was Max Darrett, and he did some really good Metal Gear Solid 2 videos, and yeah, he explains it a lot more deeper than me. And yeah, Super Bunny Hop, Max Darrett, really, really good. And yeah, I miss that era. I really miss that era. You know, really miss it because like there's so much. Like once you peek down that rabbit hole, you can't help but want to look further. You know. Oh man. Oh, I feel terrible. I feel absolutely terrible. Actually, I just feel I'm just sitting here playing, talking, not playing the game. We see the moon's ass. Have I been up here? The silly fucking thing is, right? The silly thing is, I do actually have something for those times, and I haven't used it. There we go. Rant mode. I didn't use it. I had the perfect opportune time to use it there, and I didn't use it. I'm actually going to load up some arrow, the bow and arrow. There we go. Oh. Oh shit, haven't I already been here? Yes, I have been here. God damn it, I went in the wrong room. Yep, no spoilers. Though sometimes that depends on the game as well, because if it's like a 20-year-old game and stuff like that, or for like we've played it 1,000 times, I think it's okay, you know. Ah, feckaroo, how do I get up there? Ah, don't tell me my eye's gonna go bloodshot. Ah! Lay down. Little stars above her head. Hey, Tess. How you doing, No Tess? How you doing? How the fuck do I get in there? Follow the damn train, CJ. Oh, fuck. Ah. Foot cramp. Nothing much, Tess. Nothing much. Just playing some Majora's Mask. Really enjoying the Citra emulator actually, because I cannot hold the 2DS. Honestly, the 2DS, like the 3DS and 2DS XL, even the XLs are like hand killers. Yes, this is the 3DS version. I dumped it from my own cartridge. What the? No, I've gone the wrong way. Feck. Oh, fine. Watch it. I'll get booted out of here now. Like, oh, I've made my way. Oh, shit. Oh, God. The water temple. Can't see a thing. Let me in. No, honestly, the water temple is... I swear, right, it's the water temple. Whether it's whether it's young Link or old Link, which just destroyed that game for so many people. Like, honestly, Princess whatever her fucking name is, Princess Spoiled Brat, right? Princess Spoiled Brat, just can end Ocarina for me, and then the water temple when you're adult Link is like, ugh. That's strange, because usually people stop it because of the water temple. Halt! You're not going any further. Oh, that always used to crack me up in Metal Gear Solid. You're not going any farther. Die. Ah. I don't blame you though, because it does feel like Ocarina takes a bit of a slump after, especially after something as chaotic as the Water Temple. The thing is, I get addicted to the fishing game. I just get addicted to I get addicted to the fishing games. I can speak, I promise. It is one of those decisions with gaming, like, do I really want to do this anymore, you know? I want to try that game. I really do want to try that. Looks interesting, that game. There we go. Says should be one more Zora egg. Way. Up you go. There we go.
Me, 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 me.
I got one more bottle. That's good. That's good. The thing is, what always... Oh, what the fuck? There we go. What always got me was Monster Hunter on the Wii. That should not have existed. Or was that Xenoblade Chronicles? I can't remember which one. Tell you what, though, one game that I thought would have been impossible was Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Nintendo Wii U. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U, I think it's so sad that that game has not had a re-release on the Switch because that was such an incredible game. See? See? None of us are sure anymore. We're not sure anymore. God damn it, Nintendo. I don't blame you. Like, I did it again. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? To be honest, I think it would probably kill me if it would make my hands fall off, if anything, because I played this for one day. Like, I didn't realize because my hands started hurting, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. I thought it was like really bad carpal tunnel until the other day, and I was like, holy shit, my hands kill. And it was one day back on the old 2DS XL and everything. I even have, right, I shit you not, right, I have the little hand thing, which turns it into more or less like a little gamepad, but it still kills my fucking hand. So, what I do now, I use it to dump the ROMs that I have, and that's how I'm playing this right now, is on Citra, because I'm actually using an Xbox One PDP Afterglow pad for playing this, and it is so much better. Is it over there? Can't be over there. Swap weapons, you gimp. I love the fact her friend just passed out there right in front of her face. No reaction. Tell you what though, the Switch is... I'm really glad that the Switch is doing really, really well. Get up there, you pranny. Fine. He don't wanna. Right, so have I can't remember if I've got the brain of a fucking fish. Oh no, I haven't been in this one. Okay, so this should be the last one. Ooh, that was close. Oh! Well, at least I know where it is now. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh, feckaroo. Can I get back out? Oh yeah, I can. Da-ba-da-ba-da, you do the thing. I love that sound. I fucking love that sound that he makes. It's like, oh, my femurs. That's my favourite noise of all of the N64 and this. I love that noise. Honestly, the voice actor should have won a medal for that noise. Hey! Right. Come on, come back. Actually, just in case. There we go. I see a little head moving. Come on. Wah! Oh, shit. Like a high-pitched Luigi or something. Or Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Halt! Ooh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh. Ugh, just let me kill you. There we go. I love that gold-tipped sword. It's so OP. It's great. Ooh. I thought Link was missing his face there. I actually thought that he was missing his face there, unless he was that for a quick second. That sometimes happens with emulators. Oh, the best is the cartridge tilting. The cartridge tilting shit that can go on. Oh, brilliant. Shoot him. Ah. Oh! Elimination! Nah, Sean. Just Monica. Just Monica. Da-da-da-da. They're horrible, aren't they, Fran? I mean, what's the point of having teeth, though, if you got no fucking stomach? You're just gonna bite it, it's just gonna fall out. What's the fucking point? I'm gonna bite on something that will never cure my hunger, even if I have any. Just Monica. I did, like, Doki Doki Literature Club. I actually had... It freaked me the fuck out. I don't know if I still have it, actually. No, I won't be able to get it. I had a version of DDLC, which was on my 3DS, and I kind of killed it. I kind of accidentally killed my 3DS at one point. Because, you know, where you're supposed to erase the characters and everything. I erased them a bit too early and crashed the game I had of it, and it self-deleted. It's fucking self-deleted. I don't know what happened to it. Monica. It's fucking Monica. I thought that was hilarious because you can get ROMs for free of DDLC for the 3DS and the PlayStation Vita and TV, but you obviously have to, you know, soft mod them and everything. And I thought that was fucking hilarious, the fact that I managed to accidentally kill the game. Excuse me. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Now I believe I could just play the song of Soaring. What time is it? That's good. Is that But yeah, I don't think I can get it anymore because I think the TDB is down. I don't know. I don't know if I could get. I probably could download it and get it as a CIA or something like that. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it later and try not to kill it this time. This guy looks like he just needs to sleep. Like he hasn't slept. I mean, look at it. Oh, I wonder if I can get a close-up of his face. There we go. He just literally looks like he's been on, like, coffee for 70 years of his life. I shall chew at the air. Yum, 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 yum. Seriously, man, he needs to take some calms or something. Oh, yes, definitely keep that picture. What a keeper. He is so beautiful. The archer level 30, you turn into a bard. Oh, sweet, Fran. Nice. I remember, oh, that just reminded me, Fran. There was a thing that you could get, I believe, like, because, you know, you can play, like, the ocarina and all that shit, right? I remember there being a thing. It was one of the first things I ever did on the internet, actually. This was way back in the day. Way back in the day. This must have been 98 or 99 or something like that. But I remember there was people out there with the N64 version of Ocarina of Time. You know, you can just play the ocarina whenever you want. People actually made sheets of music for it. I shit you not. You can probably still look this up. But I remember people were like figuring out the Simpsons theme tune and everything. I thought that was hilarious. Ugh. You should find. You should see. Can you free play the harp or the flute or the bongos or anything, Fran? Oh, that should be all of them, right? Vegetable eggs together. What are those Zoras doing? What are those Zoras doing? Those horrible fish faces. Wee, tinkle. It was Linkle though, because I know that we was all talking about it the other day with Linkle, and everyone was getting such a tizzy about that. Like, oh my god, woman. I didn't care. I just hope Linkle had a good game. Has there actually been a proper game with Linkle yet? I don't know. The Adventures of Linkle. Though it does sound very close to Tinkle, so... Piss? I don't know. Right. Ooh. Boggly eyes. What's this? Do not fart on another man's balls. Pinnacle rock ahead. Beware murky water and sea snakes. God damn it. There's always a catch. Pinnacle rock. Blah, 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 blah. Sea snakes layer ahead. Due to the murky water, caution is advised for all those that enter. Okay. Ah! Fuck you. Danger! Murky water ahead! Meh. What happened? Oh, not this invisible wall. The water is clear. So you want to see fucking murky water? Just go to a British fucking seaside. Jesus Christ. Oh, Fran, you should look it up online. You should look it up online and see if there's any sheets. In one day you will play like a hard take on me or something like that. Oh. Zelda, Legend of the fucking Ball Lake. Oh, back off. Oh, no, I didn't mean sheet music. Oh, God, that stuff is... I can barely read it myself. I know it's all, like, adjacent to fingers and shit like that, but it's just, like... I meant, like, just sheets with, like, circles and X's and shit like that. Checking out if his armpits stink. That would be fucking hilarious. I am this fishy form. Do my armpits stink? Murky waters ahead. There may be trouble ahead. Oh my god, show my fucking age there. Where the fuck do I go? Why can't I just swim through this? Murky water. Oh my god, that moon is showing its fetish. Oh, it's slightly green water, everyone. Everyone fucking panic. Jesus Christ. It's the murky waters. Ah, fuck me. What the fuck is that? I was just about to say. I was gonna say it looks like someone's had too much Mountain Dew or something like that. Wavelength. Surface, you bugger. Oh god. Oh my god. It's the sea dick. That is one horrible motherfucker. Ooh, shoot. What the fuck? Okay, he wants to throw it. Shit. Oh, do I have the amount of bottles that I need for this? I've only got 2. I'm not sure. I can't remember if 2 or 3 are here. Ooh. Beware the sea dick. It's a sea dick. Come on. Oh my god. Ah, do not bite me. It's having a fucking rave there. It's a fucking raver. The sea raver. Dun dun dun. Ah, Just surface. There we go. Fuck me. The swimming is impossible on this. Ooh, that worked. That was a wild... that was a wild guess there. Ah. Well, it's a real life dick. Can't take much. Shit. Oh my god. Just after 2 times, it's useless. You know what I mean? La dee dee dee. La da da da. Right, let's go. Let's go and torture more sea dicks. I think there's 3 here, so I might have to make this 2 trips. I hope not. Fucking hell. Ooh. A sea dick that sounds like a cow. Da 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 da. Wait, look at that shit. Give me back my elbows. Da, 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 da. I must admit that I love the guitar that he has, like the fishbone guitar. That is the fucking nuts. Oh, it does look a bit dim on the screen. I didn't realise. Is it alright to everyone? Do you need me to brighten that up or anything? Because it does look a bit murky. We got another sea dick. Where's the sea dick? Ooh. Oh my god, fuck me. These are getting real Larry. Look at that. Whatcha? Does anyone here watch Angry Joe? Angry Joe. God, it cracks me up. He really does. Hey Joe, you want to play another zombie game? Oh fuck. Ah! What? Goddamn sea dick. I thought I completely missed that then. Yeah. Mine. He looks so proud of himself, doesn't he? Like, I've done a thing. Oh, I love Angry Joe. He cracks me up so much. Other Joe, what a sport, man. Ah. Right, do I have to defeat both of these? Pajah! Sea dick death. That's one. I bet I have to defeat both of them. I just think Other Joe, he is such a good sport. He really is. Like, Other Joe is such a great sport. Like, he dresses up as the grandma. He dressed up as Princess Zelda. I thought that was great. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen enough hentai to know where this is going, Fran. Sorry, Fran's mum. I'm sorry. Right, so I've got these two. Is there a third one? I don't think there's a third one. I think there was only two. Hey Joe, you want to play a zombie game? I don't think there is any more. I'm so fucking glad with Majora's Mask they actually implemented the free roam camera. What? Are you kidding me? Now I remember back in the day, there was confusion and everything, but all you had to do was look in the fucking manual. Sorry, again. Ooh. All you had to do was go and read. And don't get me wrong, I have had the classics slip up myself where I've gone Zelda instead of Link every now and again. But I just call my characters silly things. Just, I haven't seen a gold-colored fish around here. Gold-colored fish know this area very well. We can get once going through. Oh, fuck off. Didn't need a gold-colored fish. Yes, definitely save, because if this fucks up from here on in, I am not doing that again. Ah, fucking fiend. Right. Green research lab. Watch there be one more egg. Have it. Look at the sea sperm go. I really hope that you slap the kid. Or slap the guy, I should say, Fran. Alright, that should be it now, right? What happened to the rest of the eggs? Oh, hatched together. Alright, fine. What? Hold on, how many have I got then? I bet there was. It looks like there is one more. Fucking eyes. I rescued all of them from the pirate bay. Two, three, four, five. Ugh. Ah, my fucking eyes. Right, so there's two more. At least I believe there's two more. No, I don't want to fucking take the picture. I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm gonna have to have a look. So where are the eggs? Yeah, there's 7. Right. I got that one. Oh, did I? Shit. On the barrels. Because apparently I'm missing 2 eggs. On this one. So I'm just looking for a guide right now. Looks like I'm gonna have to go back to that, the pirates. This might be all for nothing anyway. Just really, I looked at the days and it takes like 1 to 3 days for the eggs to hatch. Unless I literally book it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna save from here. Oh, that is fucking frustrating. I might very well have to just go back. Ah, bugger. You wee bugger. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Which means I have no arrows again. Dawn of the first day. Right, my fishy little friend. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Where did I get the... Oh, fuck. I don't remember where I got the arrows. Fuck it, just go to the Great Bay Coast. Oh, excuse me. Ah, fuck off. God damn you. Tell you what though, using the mouse on this rather than the touchpad on the DS is so much more easier. Because of my fat ass fingers, the bow and arrow goes all over the place. Okay, just climb it rather than go around it. Chaw, chaw. Where are all the arrows? Come on. I bet it's the horse. It's a Pona. A Pona is against me. Not one fucking arrow. God damn it, give me some fucking arrows. You give me arrows. Nope. It's not giving me... Ah! No arrows? Fuck. I love the little crabs. Little crabs. Ah, pots. I hate these things because they usually take objects from you. There's also an eagle in the game. Aha! Arrows, that'll do. There's usually like a little... There's like a massive fucking bird on this that will take your stuff. Like, even if, like, your best shield or your best sword. Evil, this game. Ah. You did a thing. Pirate Fortress. Again. Right. I feel like all I've been doing on this game is this fucking Pirate's Fortress. Isn't there a zoom on this? Right, this goes room by room. I have to get... I wish I had like 3 or 4 bottles, that would be really cool, but I don't. I have to go all the way back to the hook shot room. What? Fuck off. God damn it. Oh. I give up. Oh man. Right. Have I at least got one? Oh, okay. I got 1 arrow. Well, 4 arrows actually. I need them. Not the wisps. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. God, I've seen this scene so many fucking times now. Oh, hiccups. Boom, boom. The wisps. Wisps? The wisps are out to get you. Well, looks like there's some rupees out there, but... So I've just seen this one, like, what, 3 or 4 times now? Doo-doo. Da-da-da-da. There's 3 Zor heads. Just surface, you sad bastard. Right. Where's the Song of Soaring? Da 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 da. You alright, honey bunny? Cool. Hey, Alex, how you doing? What the? I'm doing good, just playing this. I haven't to do this pirate bit again. Wow. Right, now hopefully I've got a good enough picture to get the seahorse, because that will help me a lot. Let's give this pervert his picture. Hopefully it's good enough for the seahorse. Right, so how the hell do how did I give him the fucking picture? No, I don't want a picture of him. Jesus. Damn titties. Them big old man jubblers. It crashed on me. Oh, poo. I think it's just crashed. Oh, fucking fantastic. Hold on. Thank God I just saved it. Strange that the music was going, though. There we go. Ah, there we go. Ooh, was this actually an unfortunate accident? Hold on. No. That should be a good enough photo for the weirdo. It might have actually turned out to be a very unfortunate accident. Yeah, I'm just like, I wanted to get the seahorse. Are we going back there anyway now, so... Oh, did I actually put any in there? Yeah, I did save. At least I think. Oh, did I? No, there's nothing in there. Okay, right. Oh well, it was an unfortunate accident. It's fine. I think I must have accidentally hit the calibrate Circle Pad Pro. I think I accidentally hit that and it just froze on me. Oh well. Note to self, avoid the circle pad. Fuck off. One game I want to play soon is Yakuza Kiwami 2. I've had that sat there for God knows how long. Towards near the pinnacle rock, past those two rocks off the coast. Verification is called seahorse. Blah 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 blah. This is rare. Yeah. One condition: do you have a photograph of female pirates? Yes, I do. Da-da-da-da. I've been waiting for a picture like that. Aren't you a crafty one? Yeah, there we go. I'll give you this. Way. A fish wish. Right. I have slowed down the time. Right. Right, now we should have 3 bottles by the end of this, so should be able to get all of the eggs with that. And let's get the items. Oh no, I don't. Ah, feck. Ah well. Just have to be a couple of trips. Yep, give me all them fucking arrows. Let's put the goldfish back here. Because the the seahorse will, goldfish. Oh, fucking hell. The seahorse will guide us around here. In fact, I could get the 2 eggs while I'm here. Piss in a jar there. That was a lot more smaller a while ago. You have strange powers, boob face. I have a request for you. Please follow me. Alright. Here in the depths of Pinnacle Rock, oh, whatever. Blueface, can you please find a way to rid the air of all the sea snakes and help my friend? Oh, I've taken the liberty of making the route we just took on. Right. Yeah. Right. You just drew on my map, bastard. Again? No, oh, is this it? Whoa. Nearly just got hit by the sea dick. Oh, no, I did get hit by the sea dick. Fuck off. There's nowhere near. Ooh, sea dick gonna get ya. There we go. 1 sea dick down. That looked like a bong. Link won the hit from the bong. I don't blame him after all this. Come on. Revenge of the Sea Dicks. Oh. It was like that weird thing out of Super Mario 64, that weird little creature that came out. Sea snake. Or wasn't it called the Legend of the Eel or something like that? I can't remember what the fuck it was called on Super Mario 64. Oh, ooh. Nice. All the seedings. Seedings. Oh, that was close. Ah, there we go. Ah, hit on the way back. Boomerang elbows, bitch. I think that's all that there was here, but I'll clear out the snakes anyway. Oh, fuck. Seedix. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even get him on the way back this time. I still love that noise that Link makes when he lands from a high, like. It's like he instantly turns into an old man. Like. Ah! Come on. Yeah. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Oh, fuck. Come on. Prime those elbows. There we go. I wonder if all the remakes going on, do you think they'd ever remake Super Mario 64? They kind of hinted, well, they didn't hint, they kind of gave you the suit for Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Odyssey, which I thought was great. The fact that they called it the polygonal look. Iranu, Uvavu. Oh my god! I remember they did this. Oh, what was the song? I can't remember the song, but it was like a 90s dance hit. They just started dancing with it for no reason. Jesus, Mark Lamar went through it so bad on that show. He is a greasy lava. Oh fuck! There's a third. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah, made the seahorse happy. Oh, look at them go! Look, it's dinner. Thank you, boob face. This is a symbol of my deepest gratitude. Do-do-do-do-do. Defeat the sea snakes. Ah, so that's why I didn't get the... Oh. Oh, look at them go. Hom. 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 And this is how Zelda seahorses made. Doing. Doing. In, out. In, out. Well, I can't actually get the third one here. Shamefully, so if I play the Song of Soaring, I'll just come back here. What are the scores, George Dawes? Oh my fucking Christ. I remember, what was it? A re-ka-ka-ka-ka. We can't think of a footballer that she hasn't had. Oh my god. Erika Johnson. Fuck. No wonder I grew up to be a warped motherfucker when I was watching that shit when I was a kid. We really want to see those fingers. Oh my fucking Christ. Erika Johnson was known for it. That was the thing. That was one of the things that made her super famous, for the fact that she was having as many football superstars as possible. It was the thing back then. Not having a go at women. It was the fact of, like, football stars were super popular back then. Jesus. It wasn't Erika Johnson doing it. It was certainly a bunch of others doing it. I'm sorry, but just because you have, what's it called? WAGs, I think they're called now. Just because they're called WAGs or something doesn't mean that doesn't happen. I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ. She just made it popular. But hey, she had a fucking good career as well. Jesus Christ. She had a great career out of it. Oh, piss off. I even followed the bloody path. Hey, Todd, you know, fucking hats off to her, though. Oh, come on. Why do I have to do this path shit? The fuck are you? Even when I follow the path, I get screwed over. Just like life, man. The funniest thing is, out of everyone, Eureka Johnson actually made it her thing. It was because the truth of the matter is, I think she only did it with like 3 or 4 in the end. I think it was not that many. And the thing is, she even turned it into a joke. I remember she was on an advert talking about protection and all that sort of stuff. And she even turned it into a joke, you know, and she used it and everything, and I thought it was kind of funny. I remember being on an advert and she was just like, yeah, I know all about protection and all that stuff. I don't watch I don't watch normal telly, and I haven't for many years now. God, thinking about it. Last time I watched television, like, or had TV, like normal TV in my place, like at my home. It's been that long? Been that long that I can't remember. I actually cannot remember the last time I watched any normal TV. I can't remember. I remember having cable years ago, absolutely years ago. But it was off. It stayed off. I only had it because I thought I needed it at the time. For my internet, and it turned out that I didn't. For like a year and a half, I didn't need to have this cable box for my internet, and so it just was off. I mean, literally, the box was. I remember wiping the dust off it. I remember wiping the dust off of the cable box because when Bunny came to live with me, when I lived back down south, that's when we turned on the cable box again. And about 2 or 3 months after that, we got rid of it. So, apart from those 3 months, 2 or 3 months, I think the last time I watched proper TV was like 10 years ago. Ages ago. It must have been, because me and Bunny have been together for over 7 years now. Fuck yeah, it must have been. It must be getting close to like 10 years. That is strange. Oh, piss off. I need the fucking arrows. Now the arrows have gone. How fucking great. No, when I think about it now, I haven't watched, like, TV in that way for pretty much close to 10 years. Around that sort of time. The thing is with things like Netflix and Blu-rays and things like that, I just don't need it. You know, like, even then, even when I first disconnected my TV service years ago, I just used to watch Blu-rays all the damn time. Or, like, I'd rather play games or something, you know? Plus TV, like cable service and everything, is so expensive for what it is, really. No, I'm actually going to stay in this form for a bit. This isn't even my final form. Personally, I don't really, apart from, I don't know if you could even count Netflix as a TV service, but that's the most that I actually have, apart from Blu-rays and just my video games, really. It's either that or courses and shit like that. I'd rather be doing something like that than having the traditional telly. Do 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 do. Do do. I know what you mean there, Jiv. Like sometimes recently, I've barely had fucking time, so I've not been streaming as much. I think this weekend this weekend and next week is the first time, like, in God knows how long, things have actually started to calm down. Because every time I thought, oh, it's gonna calm down this week, like, nope. What was the last game that you played then, Jiv? Okay, everyone, I am going to call it a night now with my streaming, but I just want to say thank you very, very much for your time, all of your company. Thanks very much for the follows and everything. And I hope that you have a good weekend. I hope to be on here again tomorrow, so I'll let everyone know on my social media. And all of the links to my social media are in the panels below. Thank you very much again for your time. I hope you have a good weekend if I don't see you again tomorrow. And take care. Have a good night or day wherever you are. And goodbye.